Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I felt like I've known for a while now.
The is this?
What you guys doing here?
You've been spending all of our money on drugs? Oh my God.
House.
Please, I love you. Don't do this, please.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
You don't do this to the people that love you.
I can live with the truth, but I can't live with lies.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
This is not the way we're supposed to end.
I will get to the truth.
I know this isn't easy.
I can't take it anymore.
I knew something was going down, though, man.
This has been a lie the whole time.
I'm about to throw up.
Oh, hell no!
Here we go. I see you right there. I want a hard target search.
Is this what you call kitty time with your dart?
There he is.
Get your hands on me!
Get the camera off you.
You need to be baptized!
Calm down. Knock that off.
I saw you on the tape!
This is the price of justice.
This is like not how this is supposed to
Whatever,
work,
just
John.
go with him.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
I do love you.
I love you, too.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
I'm Joey Greco, and thank you for watching another astonishing episode of Cheaters. Jennifer Roemer is a tormented wife anxious about her husband's curious detachment. With her life in turmoil, Jennifer turns to Cheaters for emotional refuge.
Jennifer Roemer, age 32. A dejected wife exhausted by her husband's self-centered and afflicted existence.
We live together. We have a beautiful home. I've been going out of town every other weekend. Every weekend, my brother's been diagnosed with leukemia, and so I've been going to Wichita, Kansas, visiting him every weekend. And when I get home or get back from visiting, he's very distant, picks fights. Our love life is not the same, and I think that has a lot to do with the antidepressants and the fact that he's going through a lot of things right now, but he hasn't come to visit with me. I mean, my brother's got leukemia and is dying. He hasn't come to visit, We don't make love anymore. He doesn't want to touch me. He doesn't want to. He's very distant and very cold in a sense. He doesn't make me feel like a lady like he used to. There's no more notes, there's no more flowers, there's no more anything. So it leads me to believe that it's not just me. There has to be something or somebody else involved in order to make him act like this, because like I said, I was treated like a princess, and to be going from a princess to an evil queen is not, it's not normal. Even if he's not cheating, there's gonna have to be therapy somewhere for the both of us, especially.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters Detective Agency may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Investigative charges may apply. Tony, age 34. An accounts manager suspected of cooking the books with another woman. Investigation Day 3. Based on the itinerary provided by Jennifer and the tracking device she placed in the car, Cheaters detectives pick up the suspect returning home from Wichita, Kansas. Jennifer is staying with her brother and his family for the week, while her husband claims work obligations. Soon after his arrival, perimeter units glimpse an unknown vehicle pulling in front of Jennifer and her husband's home. The suspect, identified only as Tony, darts through the damp darkness and into the vacant passenger seat. After a brief stop by an ATM machine, investigators pursue the subject to an apartment complex. Tony makes his way up a stairwell and enters a unit. Less than 5 minutes pass before the suspect is back, riding shotgun with his carpooling partner. A short jaunt along the boulevard brings the mystery driver back to Tony's home. When the car doors open, Cheaters spies are not surprised when an unknown female emerges. Tony escorts his fetching chauffeur inside, where they remain for much of the evening. Investigation Day 4. Despite the previous night's late-hour escapades, Tony proves his mettle by working past happy hour. Taking full advantage of his wife's geographical distance, the suspect enters a nearby bar to meet guess who. Inside, Tony shows his chivalrous side by lighting the cigarette of the unknown female, now identified as Lisa. She sheds her jacket before rewarding her Prometheus with a long and loving embrace. Before you know it, she's quietly sliding into the security of Tony's car. The engine, however, remains cold as detectives observe a lighter repeatedly being struck inside. The pair contemplate returning inside, but other establishments beckon. Tony drives the duo to the unknown apartment complex for a quick drop-by before making their way to Jennifer's home. Internal surveillance cameras placed by Jennifer before she left solve some of the mystery concerning Tony's activities. Investigation Day 5. After considerable effort to dress, Tony and company hunger for something besides recreational stimulants. Mobile units tail the two to a taco restaurant. But enjoying a hot meal is not on the menu for Tony, who, after avoiding Jennifer's numerous calls, begrudgingly answers.
Hello? Where are you right now? Are you home?
No, I just left.
You just left? Because I just had Isabella go by the house 2 hours ago. Your car wasn't there. Where are you?
What do you think I'm doing? Well, yeah, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't hear Isabella trying to break down the damn door. If you really cared about me, you wouldn't leave me, and you wouldn't have people spying on me.
Nobody's spying on you. I just had her come around because I couldn't find you. Just wanted to hear your voice and tell you that I miss you and I love you. I gotta go.
Of course you do.
After another visit to the black market pharmacy, Tony ends up at Lisa's apartment. As the illicit lovebirds wind their way inside, detectives plan for Jennifer's return trip from Wichita, arriving at the truth. Coming up, the confrontation.
With her husband's devious endeavors uncovered, Cheaters convenes with Jennifer to lay bare the facts. Through her mounting fear, Jennifer clings to the hope of Tony's fidelity. As we began our investigation, you were in Kansas. Anthony came up with you. You went to visit your brother.
Yeah.
He left to come back down to work. Our detective picked him up when he arrived at your home, parked in the garage. After some time, another car arrives at the front of the house. Anthony gets into the car. From there, the vehicle was followed to an apartment complex. He jumps out, goes into one of the apartments, is there for a short period of time. From there, same vehicle, goes back to your home. At this time, we can clearly identify that the driver of that vehicle was a female. Both of the occupants go into your home, and that's where they remain for the rest of the night. On this day, we had a team of detectives following Anthony at the end of the workday, travels to a bar, meets a young lady that we saw him with on a previous day. After that, they again returned to your home. Now, before you left, we had you place some hidden cameras inside your home. On this evening, we were able to capture this activity from those cameras. At some point in the evening, they made their way back into your bedroom. They are smoking something. They spend some intimate moments with one another before dozing off and falling asleep. Jennifer, the reason that we contacted you today, this young lady arrived at your home at about noon. She's remained there up until this point. I want to call the detective, let him know that you're here and that we're on our way.
Okay.
And see if he can give me any updates. If they're still there, I'm sure that they are. He would have probably let me know. Hey, we're on the move right now. Jennifer's here. She's been briefed, and we're actually on our way. Do you have your key?
We can go in through the back because the garage door just opens.
Hey, you know what? Jennifer said we can go through the back because the garage door just opens. Okay, yeah, just meet us in the alley, just in case. Okay. All right. All right, we'll see you in a second.
All right, guys, everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out.
Thank you. Let me go in here. The f is this?
What the you guys doing here?
What are you doing? What the f is this?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is this?
Settle
What
down.
the f are you
Settle
doing?
down.
What the f is this?
Whoa,
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What the f do you mean am I doing, huh? What the f are you doing?
Supposed to be with your
That's
brother.
what the f
Get back.
Don't
Easy,
touch
easy,
me.
easy,
Did you
easy.
just put your hands on me? Just put your hands on
Hey,
me?
Down.
calm down.
Hands on me?
Damn.
The f is wrong with you?
Aren't you taking care of your brother?
What the f does it matter what the f matter? You're not taking care of me, mother.
Don't even come with me. All right? Don't even come like that at me. Jesus.
Who the f is she? What the f is this?
Don't worry about it, okay?
No, I will.
No, I'm not.
This is my
Whoa, whoa, settle
Okay?
down. Settle
No,
down.
don't push me.
Settle down.
hands off me.
Give me the phone. Get your hands off.
Off me.
Miss?
Excuse me. Who the f are you? The f is this? Who are you?
Tony,
What do you mean you just met him?
we hang out and party.
You know that they're
Why'd
married.
you get home with your brother?
They've been
What does
married
it matter?
for
Why am
7
I not
years.
home with my brother? What the f are you doing?
You're taking care of him.
This is
Why?
what the f are you doing?
I was having a good time.
Having a good time.
Yeah. That's what
Just having a good
I
time.
can't have a good time with you anymore. Y'all are going, worried about your damn brother.
That's unfair.
I'm
Anthony.
sorry,
Come on.
my brother's dying from cancer. You know, pardon me for having to go take care of my dying
I have
brother.
some needs that I like too.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't been giving me your needs. You've been some other
All the
crack
time.
whore. So you're smoking drugs and doing with some crack whore.
It gets me out of my bad mood, out of my bad
This
mind.
doesn't look like it gets you out of a bad mood. Because you're in a bad mood right now.
Jesus Christ, get the out of
be
my
here.
damn house! All right, mother.
You get
Go.
the out of my damn house.
This is my house. I will stay
no,
here.
Back it up.
you
Jesus Christ.
Back
need
it
to
up.
calm down. Okay, you need to get the out. I want you out by morning. I'm done. You need to get your and be the out of here by the morning. Do you understand? Be gone.
Anthony was
Please get these cameras out of my face.
You need to get the out of my house right now.
talk to Jennifer about
You
it.
need to get your and get the out.
Every
A
time
little
I talk to
faster.
her,
Here,
she
let me help
starts
you.
just
Here,
yelling and
let me help you
screaming.
get your out of my house.
Okay, wait.
Get your and get the out of my house.
Just go. Get the out. Jesus Christ.
Don't. What, bitch? You want some? You want some?
Get the
Some
back in
bitch.
here.
You better don't put your hands up at me, bitch. Got this. What? Don't talk as you're walking away from my house. Crack whore. What are you doing?
Something I should have done a long
What are you doing? What the? What
Hang on.
Tony, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, slow down, slow down, everybody, slow down.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God.
Slow down, Anthony.
Everybody back.
Look, get back there. Back it up. Back it up.
Oh my God. What is he doing? Oh my God.
Anthony,
Please,
relax.
God, no.
Anthony, relax.
Don't worry about it.
Look.
Okay?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What are you?
No.
Oh my
Hey,
God. What are you?
Want to get out of the house now? Huh? You want to get out of the house now?
Oh my God.
How about now?
Oh my
Get out of the house.
Tony, please think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. Just think about what you're doing.
Come to this.
Coming up, the conclusion.
How about now?
Oh my
Get out
God.
of the house.
Tony, please.
Anthony, come on.
Please, I
Hang
love
on,
you.
hang on.
Think. Oh my God, please put the gun down. Please give me the
No,
gun.
just go over there.
Jennifer,
Please don't do this.
Jennifer,
Please,
come
it's not worth it. Please, oh my God, please think about what you're doing.
relax.
Please don't do this.
All right,
Please don't
give me
do
that.
this.
Give that to me.
Oh my
Give it to
God,
me.
please think about it. What are you doing?
All right. Just talk to me. Just talk to me for a second.
Please, just give me the gun.
All right, look,
Can I please
no,
have the gun?
no.
No.
Anthony, come on.
Please, I
Hang
love
on,
you.
hang
Don't
on.
do this. Please.
Back, everybody back, everybody back, everybody back. Back! Back, back, back.
Joey?
Yeah, we're okay. It's okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Okay. Listen, Tony. Who's your doctor? Okay, hey, let's still give it some room, all right? Hey, let's still give it some room, okay? We don't need everybody in here. We'll call your doctor.
Okay.
All right, we'll get him here. All right? We want what's best for both of you.
His card's on the counter.
All right. Can someone do that? Can someone do that?
Yeah.
His
I got it.
doctor's on there. Call him now. Explain the situation, and we'll get someone here to help. All right, and we'll stay with you until someone gets here. All right, you're gonna be all right. But look, you're not in this alone. I know it feels like that sometimes, but you're not. Okay, and there are people that care about you.
I left a message with his answering service. We'll be calling us back.
Okay.
What?
Emotionally torn and tattered, Jennifer's faith wavers. Later, we'll divulge where her marriage stands. But now, Dedrick Rollins comes in to explain the situation regarding his actions during the Fatima Everhart confrontation.
Dedrick Rollins, age 28. Dedrick hopes to end his persecution by explaining his actions on cheaters.
Well, I was at work, and just a normal day at work, man. My little friend came by, Dedrick. She came to visit me, and that's when y'all just popped up on the scene. Well, it took me by surprise. I really wasn't tripping about the situation because what we were going through, we was going through bad terms. I really wasn't caught up in it because I already chose who I wanted to be with.
Hold on, check your man, okay?
Well, don't talk to me. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him.
You should have talked to him at a different time.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Hey, but you up here on my
You
job.
should have thought about that when you had this little chicken head up in here with you at your job. Chicken head. Chicken head.
Can we go ahead? Hey, what's up with all these cameras?
Chicken head. I got a real chicken head, baby.
Are you sure?
Stay sharp.
Well, why I got your man? Why I got your man?
You ain't got nothing.
You sure?
You ain't got nothing.
I think I do.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
We was going through our situation, and I felt like she was doing her thing, so, I was doing my thing. She never was at home at night. The times I needed her, she was somewhere else. And that's where with Dedrick, when she came into play when I met her at work, and she always had the time. So I just stuck with her.
You was satisfying me at home, we wouldn't be going through this.
Satisfying you?
Exactly.
Itty bitty. You worried about somebody satisfying you?
Who?
Itty bitty. That's why you need somebody short to satisfy with that itty bitty.
This
With
that
that itty
good right
bitty.
here.
You heard me?
No, did you hear me? You heard him?
It can't be nothing.
heard him?
It couldn't be nothing.
You heard him?
It couldn't be nothing.
I can't tell you
Upgrade, baby. Upgrade.
If I can turn back the hands of time, I would be like, I would have told her and just ended it before it made it to this, but it didn't happen like that. I ain't talked to Fatima since that day everything happened. I ain't even talked to her on the phone, so I guess indeed she been there to my side out, through the whole thing. So I guess I'm gonna have to stick with D. The only thing I regret is getting caught.
The emotional turmoil experienced by Jennifer Roemer during the chaotic confrontation has taken its toll. With her brother's health continuing to deteriorate and her husband resting in a private facility, Jennifer searched her soul for answers. "I've made my decision," she says. "Tony doesn't know it yet, but I'm moving to Wichita to be with Robbie. I only have so much to give, and I have nieces about to lose their dad. That's where I'm needed. That's where I want to be." At the time of this broadcast, Jennifer's husband was unavailable for comment. When producers contacted Lisa, she was forthcoming regarding her relationship with Tony. "We met at a bar," she said. "He had some stuff, and we hung out. I never loved him, it was just a good time."
still have to pay. They say nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.